CBS News Miami.
Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us. I'm Naja Sherman, and welcome to CBS News Miami's 4 p.m. Quickcast. Let's take a look at today's top stories. We begin with a breaking news. New information in the case of a fatal boat incident that took the life of a teen girl. Florida Fish and Wildlife says it has found the boat that hit the teen. 15-year-old Ella Adler was water skiing with friends near the Nixon Beach sandbar. She fell in the water and was struck by a boat. Investigators say it's unclear if the driver knew they hit the girl. CBS News Miami's Peter Dinch will have more on the investigation tonight at 5.
Always alerting, always tracking. This is Next Weather.
And taking a live look outside, a beautiful day to take a dip in the water because temperatures are soaring across South Florida. Let's get right to Next Weather meteorologist Cindy Pressler. How hot are we talking?
Ooh, Naja, yeah, temperatures are going to get into that heat advisory criteria. I think starting tomorrow, we're probably going to start seeing that record highs all the way through Sunday. So several days in a row, and that becomes cumulative and very difficult for the body to cool itself. So this becomes dangerous. We're going to have to really track this over the next few days. So midsummer heat. This is more like July heats, and we're having this in May. So that's really something that is very important here, that we really pay attention to this. Heat and humidity, so it's the combination of heat and humidity. Slight chance for some storms, though. I think by the latter part of the week into the weekend, that'll be a better chance. We have storms to the north today. We have nothing going on here. Everything is dry at this point. Sky blue, nothing as far as clouds. We've got an atmosphere that is just heavy on the surface right now, so we're not getting any clouds developing. All the rain has been over the central part of the state. But look at these temperatures now. Fort Lauderdale, 92 degrees, 89, but the high so far today has been 91. Now you add the humidity to it, and it feels like it's in the triple digits for Fort Lauderdale. Close to 100 degrees here in Miami, but we did hit a heat index of over 100 today. So this is what it actually feels like. Even Key West feels like it's 100 degrees. That's because we have high humidity, and we've got very, very warm temperatures, and overall dry air aloft. So that's a bad combination. Showers and thunderstorms now running across Lake Okeechobee. We had some strong storms, though, in the Tampa area today. We're just not going to get in on that. You'd like to have a little bit of a shower to kind of cool the atmosphere. Doesn't look like that's going to happen today or tomorrow. And look at the humidity. It stays up there in the humid to oppressive range. That is not going to change. We're in it now. This is officially into the rainy season of the wet season. So that's typically when we get these very humid days. And we usually see a better chance for rain, but not yet. Ooh, Wednesday, we're expecting a high of 96 degrees. That would tie the record, tie it again on Thursday, tie it again on Friday, tie it again on Saturday, and again on Sunday. So this would be a heat wave entering into South Florida. These temperatures are well above average. We're now, a normal high would be 87 degrees, but look at this. We're going to be above that all the way into at least the first part of next week. And I really don't see anything cooling us off unless we can get one of these fronts to get this far south. But at this point, it just does not look like it. That frontal system stalls out just to the north of us, so we stay on the south side with that southerly southwesterly flow, and that's why it's going to be so hot tomorrow. So check out the forecast. At least a slight chance for showers and thunderstorms, a little bit better this weekend, and our temperatures come down next week only slightly.
Cindy, thank you. At least 8 people are dead and 40 others were hurt when a pickup truck collided with a bus this morning. It was carrying farm workers. The Florida Highway Patrol says the crash happened around 6:35 a.m. The pickup truck crossed the center line and sideswiped the bus, causing the bus to crash through a fence, hit a tree, and then overturn.
We are conducting a massive traffic homicide investigation. We have a full team and then some here on the scene. This will be a very long and lengthy and thorough investigation.
Police say they think the death toll could rise. 53 farm workers were on the bus. There is no word if weather may have been a factor in that crash. The Broward School District announced its plans for the demolition of the 1200 building at Stoneman Douglas High School. Officials say the process to tear down the building will begin on June 17th. That's 1 week after the last day of school. The demolition will be done in stages. The removal of hazardous materials was completed last month. Personal items from the building have been returned to students, staff, and families who wanted them. CBS News Miami's Ted Scouten will have the full report tonight at 5. Cameras rolling during a smash and grab in North Miami Beach. Surveillance video shows a man throwing a rock through the glass door of a smoke shop. The man then seen running inside and grabbing the cash register before taking off. It's unclear if there was any money inside. If you have any information, call police. A group of men were caught on camera breaking into a dental office. They were trying to rip off a jewelry store next door, and it did not go well for them. This is video from inside Ashley Jewelry. It's around 3 in the morning. You can see 4 men in all black crawl into the store. Police say the group dug a hole into the roof next door, then broke into the jewelry store, setting off the alarm. When inside, they tried to crack open a safe but failed to yank it open. Police say all four crawled out the same way they got in, empty-handed.
This is something that we've seen a couple of times already, and we have a description on the 4 suspects, but it's very vague.
So far, no arrests have been announced. When we come back, the latest on former President Trump's hush money trial. We will have a live report.
Ever wonder what happens when police officers are done with their weapons? Well, we found that some of them are sold.
If the guns from your department is coming back into our streets, you're a part of the problem.
The departments do have a procedure in place to sell it to a lawful arms dealer.
I'm Chelsea Jones. See what local agencies are getting rid of their guns and why in a CBS News Miami investigation to protect and sell. Thursday at 5:30.
Former President Donald Trump's former attorney Michael Cohen returned to the stand today. It is the prosecution's key witness in Trump's criminal trial. On Monday, Cohen testified that his former boss knew about the $130,000 hush money payment that he made to adult film star Stormy Daniels. Trump is facing 34 counts of falsifying business records in connection with that payment. CBS News has also confirmed that House Speaker Mike Johnson appeared in court today in support of the former president. CBS News Miami's Michael George joins us live right now from New York, and we are learning that a possible defense witness may have emerged in this case.
Yeah, that's right. This is a lawyer by the name of Robert Costello, and during Michael Cohen's testimony today, he brought up this lawyer. This lawyer emerged as sort of a go-between between the former president and Rudy Giuliani and Michael Cohen when Michael Cohen was under investigation. And so the prosecution believes that Costello was involved in some of these discussions over the hush money payments. And so we may see that Costello may be called at a later time during the course of this trial as this case goes to the defense, which may happen as early as next week. A lot of the testimony today focused on Michael Cohen and his credibility, and that's what the defense right now on the stand is questioning Cohen about.
And Michael, what's next for the former president in this case?
Yeah, we do expect that the prosecution could wrap up their case as early as this week. We have seen Michael Cohen is essentially the key witness for the prosecution. We also heard from Stormy Daniels earlier. So those are the two that are at the center of this hush money allegation. And so what we may see next is the former president's team taking over possibly next week. There is some additional testimony to get through. And right now they are hyper-focused on, again, questioning the credibility of Michael Cohen. This is somebody who used to be one of the president's closest confidants, now one of his harshest critics, and the defense team is really going after him for his role in sort of switching sides there over the last few years.
Well, Michael, thank you for that live report from New York. Now to Fins on CBS News Miami. The entire 2024 Dolphins schedule will be released tomorrow night. A lot of people excited about this, but a short time ago, we learned when the Dolphins will play a key game. The Dolphins will host the Buffalo Bills on Thursday night, September 12th. That's the second week of the season. Want to get the Miami Dolphins 2024 schedule in the palm of your hand? Sign up for the CBS Miami newsletter by visiting cbsmiami.com. We will be sending out a special edition of our daily newsletter when the schedule is released tomorrow. To sign up, just visit cbsmiami.com on your phone or computer and scroll down until you see our newsletter. Sign up and have the Dolphins schedule come straight to your email tomorrow night. And also tomorrow night at 8, join us for our streaming special Dolphins Schedule Release 2024. Mike Cunio, Kim Bocamper, and Steve Goldstein will reveal the preseason games airing right here on CBS Miami, along with the big games during the season. That's the CBS News Miami Quickcast. I'm Naja Sherman. Stay tuned for more news right here on CBS News Miami.